You're watching your favorite program, Polycab, India's #1 cable and wires company, Dream Homes Season 6. You've been seeing all the beautiful homes across Kerala, and today with us on this episode we have yet another unique home. But before that, let me introduce to you our panel of judges. We have Anuj Gopakumar, the Chief Architect of Kumar Group. We also have with us Sudha, the Architect and Interior Designer of Swasthi. It's time for us to take a look at this house from Thrissur. It's called Krishnotharam house.
Hi, welcome to Polycab, India's #1 cable and wires company, Dream Home Season 6. Today we have travelled all the way to Thrissur to introduce you this house named Krishnotharam. So let's go in and find out more about this house. Talking about the exterior, the first thing that we notice basically is the nature has been used to blend in with the house, because as soon as we enter inside the house, we can see a small lawn is created with grasses and small flowers and all, and then also when we look up, the first floor is also covered with greenery. For the flooring, paving tiles has been used for the car porch area, and then the car porch extends inside, and we have a feel of courtyard over here because again they have used greenery just behind the car parking area as well. Around the car parking area, a pergola like structure has been created so that sun rays can easily come inside, so more light is available in the car porch area. Talking about Krishnotharam, it's a contemporary style building which has a traditional roofing also. Outside, for the outside wall exterior, they have used stone cladding and some glass doors has been given. The windows they have created is a full length window, close to I guess around like more than 6 feet has been used for the window space. So again that creates a feeling of like we have too much depth, we have too much light entering into the house. A simple door has been created for the house, and it has a steel lining also, which creates an extra impression for the door. Krishnotharam is spread across 3,200 square feet area. They have 4 bedrooms. On the first level we have 2 bedrooms, 1 kitchen, 1 servant quarters is provided, and then a working area is also there. We have a dining hall, we have a small courtyard area. Just behind me you can see it's a very good courtyard area actually, with a tulsi structure also. And then on the first level we have 2 bedrooms, a study room. Again an outside very good outside courtyard is also provided, and then other rooms are also there. So as soon as we enter the door, this is the first space that welcomes us. It's a living room. Flooring has been done up with natural colored tiles. Same combo color has been used for the furnitures as well, so that merges into the environment that we are sitting. As for the ceilings, they have done up with gypsum board, and then wood is also used to create a niche effect, and then one window is provided which is an openable one with UPVC is provided, and then behind me this is a permanent door so that sunlight can pass through it, and we have a very good view of the courtyard. So whoever the guests are sitting over here, they can get a very good view of the courtyard. Dining area is on my right hand side, you can easily see over there, but the thing is they have blocked it to maintain the privacy using plywood structures. They have created a very good placing areas, like where you can place your artifacts and all. At the center of the house is this private living room area, family living area. Basically when you sit over here, the whole of the house you can see. We have courtyards on both sides. Again, that gives a very good airflow, very good cross ventilation and ease access of sunlight as well. On my left hand side I have a very good open courtyard itself, where like natural rain or light, everything can come down. On my right side again we have an open courtyard which can be closed also. It has got a pergola on top of it and a sliding roof is provided, and from there you can easily go to the sit out area also. Here they have used vitrified tiles for the flooring. Same matching upholstery has been used. It has been kept very simple. The area is not clustered with too much things, so that basically when you see over here, it's like we have a feel of very good depth. And then staircase, the staircase has been effectively used as a TV stand also, so like family can enjoy TV viewing by sitting over here. And then on one corner a niche has been created. When we look on the ceilings, it's a double heighted ceiling. On top they have used very good lighting, artificial lights has been used. In fact, during daytime you don't need all these lights. Two steps from the foyer area is the dining area. Here we have a glass top dining table has been used, 6-seater dining table. For the flooring they have used vitrified tiles, and for the ceiling part wood has been used in conjunction with gypsum board, like for the false ceiling thing. And then walls has been kept very simple, a very good portrait adorns one of the walls. And then we have a kitchen which is again open to this dining room area, and behind me is the wash area. Keeping in tune with the concept of the house, the kitchen is also kept open. From here, the view we can get from to the dining room area, to the staircase, to the courtyard. Every view is possible from this kitchen. The kitchen is a very small, but it's very quite efficient. Fully functional modular kitchen has been provided. Again, flooring has been done with the same vitrified tiles. No false ceiling has been done. A couple of shelves has been made which has been neatly tucked inside, so you can save in all your utilities and all. Two windows are provided, again for very good for cross ventilation, although they are not required for the cross ventilation because everything around here has been scattered very openly. A small breakfast table is also provided inside the kitchen. On to my right hand side we have one work area, and then a servant quarter is also provided. A storage room is also there. The theme of the bedroom has been kept very simple, keeping in mind there's a combination of natural wood color and ivory color has been used. On one of the wall they have used texture painting. Again, it gives a feeling like it's a contrast between the wooden color and ivory color. As for the flooring, vitrified tiles has been provided. For the ceilings, indirect lighting has been used in most of the areas, like in corners they have set up lights, and integrated LED lights is also provided. We have two full length windows and one small window is also given, so that there's a very good cross ventilation of air. And one wall has been converted into wardrobe. Again, that's a very good space saving idea, because one wall they have used like a cabin has been made, that's the structure, and then the wardrobe is created, so it's a very full length wardrobe. And then we have a bathroom attached. From the living room area, a staircase leads us to the first floor of the house. Combination of wood, steel and glass has been used for the staircase, and the staircase area has been very beautifully utilized. As you can see, a puja room has been set up just exclusively at the entrance of the mid level of the staircase, because from here everything is visible, and from every nook and corner of the house this puja room is also visible. So basically it has been created in such a way, and everything here has been done using wood. As for the on the wall side, we have stone cladding walls has been provided, and also the beneath area, the below area of the staircase has also been used as an utility room. This is the living room area on the upper level. Wood has been lavishly used throughout this area, because as for the, if you look at the flooring, or if you look at the materials that has been used for the false ceiling side as well as on the walls also. As for the flooring, laminated wooden flooring has been provided throughout the whole first floor area. We have two bedrooms over here. One is on my right hand side and another on my left hand side, and then other rooms are also provided. There's a provision for a study room, and then there's a provision for a small gymnasium court also. Partition wise, as you can see, the whole concept of the house was to kept everything open. So again, this has been left open by here using concrete, and after that wooden blocks has been used as a partition over here on one side. So again, you get a clear picture of the whole house on the upper level. Upholstery has been kept in tune with the color of the flooring. Again, a very good piece has been used for the TV stand. You can see boxes has been given so that they can accommodate some other stuff, and then a very good decor has been maintained. On the first floor, the terrace has been kept open, and it has been converted into a kind of courtyard. So it gives us a feeling of a terrace garden over here. Natural plants has been placed, and then a lush green artificial grass has been laid across on the floors. We have a small sitting area also here, and we face directly into the family living room area.
Alright Anuj, how do you like the exteriors and landscape of this house?
It's a very interesting looking house with a lot of white and grey sloping roof, the glass handrail and terrace. One thing I liked about the house is that it has a lot of green. Even though it's limited space, they have actually filled it up with a lot of green. And having all these green natural plants and the bamboo and everything actually makes the house looks very beautiful, so that green element has actually stepped up the look of the house. They have a nice veranda in the front and a nice courtyard with a stone cladding. I believe it's a very simple, cute looking house with white, and the greenery part of it is what actually attracted me.
Alright, and you, Sudha?
It's a very interesting house. On first look, I thought it was a modern house with the straight horizontal lines, very simple with the glass handrails. But on looking slightly deeper, I found a gable and a sloping roof at the top. So that I thought didn't gel well. Basically because it's enough to have that straight simple lines. It's looking really beautiful. The green, the landscaping in it and the overdose of plants give it a very homely look. Really loved it, but I thought that roof on the top it really doesn't show up as a roof, and at the same time if you look it's there. So that was the only thing that I thought didn't go very well together. I thought I saw something green on the compound wall, something like an ivy. So that's also very beautiful because the green always helps to cool down the eyes. So that's very beautiful. I like the fact that they've gone for big large windows, full glass. So that really opens up the house both inside and outside.
Alright, and Anuj, what do you have to say about the interiors?
The interiors kind of look like how I expected to see this kind of interiors for the house. It's kind of a continuation with nice white sofas and lots of light coming in from the courtyard. It was a nice ceiling design done, very simple but very classy. I like the way that the light comes into the house. It's a nice family living room. Used a lot of white wall and wood. It's nicely done, and even the stairs which the stairway which goes up, which is a double height, and with a nice ceiling with a lovely light fixture, and the floating steps which takes you up with a glass handrail. All that is very simple and classy. I liked it. I also like that puja in the landing space. That landing space is extended, and then you have a small puja niche tucked away. Very nicely done there. The kitchen is very nice with white cabinets. Very simple kitchen, and also a terrace landscape space there. So it's overall pretty nice looking house.
Alright, and you Sudha, what do you have to say about this?
Yes, I like the fact that they have a lot of glass which brings in plenty of light. Adding on to what Anuj said, I totally agree with what he said. But adding on to that, the large windows where they have the motorized grills, I suppose, leading on to the courtyards is really beautiful. It brings a lot of light into the house. Accessories that are all traditional, basically some lamps and tulsi, all those things are there. The staircase is beautifully designed. The floating step with the wooden, the thing is also very nice. The kitchen is great in the sense that it's light and simple. It's beautiful and very well planned. So altogether it's a very warm, welcoming kind of a home.
Alright, and the color lighting and decor?
Interestingly, they've gone for very muted colors, very plain whites and beiges. So that's nice, and only little bit of wood they have taken another warm color coming in, and even the walls, there's no bright walls you see anywhere. So that way I think the house looks very spacious with the light coming, reflecting off the ceiling, the flooring. It looks even more beautiful, and the pergola in the courtyard brings a lot of play of light into the house. So all those things have been done nicely. Even the artificial lighting, they have done some really nice fixtures. I've seen very cute, simple, but a dramatic effect is created. So they've done a good job here.
Alright, and do you like the lighting, color and decor?
Yes, it's very nice. It complements the rest of the interiors of the house. It looks good. It's done very well, and where it is required. Not too many designs on the ceiling also. It's just simple wooden ceiling in a large portion, which actually helps to highlight the area in which you are sitting. So very effective ceiling and effective design is done. I especially like the Kathakali painting. It brings in so much color into the room without actually spreading it all around the house, all around the area. So that adds a lot of color to the inside. So paintings and even accessories are beautifully selected and suits the house very well.
Alright, and Anuj, is money well spent?
I believe so. I believe so that they have spent their money nicely, and of all the elements they've bought to bring into the house, they've got the desired effect. If they can actually change that dining table, that house is perfect.
Alright, and you Sudha?
Yes, true. They've spent, money is very well spent, especially bedrooms. They've got very simple pelmets, the borders beading along the windows, on the top of the windows, a simple textured wall at the back. That's all they've gone for. So that is also quite nice. Altogether, I think overall the color, decor is done very well.
It's time for us to listen to the scores, and let's start with Anuj. How much have you rated the exteriors on 25?
I have given it an 18 on 25.
18 on 25, and Sudha?
I'm giving it a 17.
17 on 25, and interiors?
Interiors, I've given it a 19 on 25.
19 on 25, and you?
I've gone for an 18.
18 on 25. The color lighting and decor?
For the color lighting and decor, I've given it an 18 on 25.
18 on 25, and Sudha?
17.
17. The last thing, value for money?
Value for money, I've given it good points. I've given it 19 on 25.
19 on 25, and you?
18.
18 on 25. So with that, for Anuj it is 74 on 100, and for Sudha it is 70 on 100. For public on 50 it is 36, which gives you a grand total of 180 on 250. Let me start with Anuj. Let's see what he has to speak to us about the safety of a house.
This time we're going to talk about the safety in the external spaces. It's very important to identify the right kind of material, because for walking it is a different kind of material you need to use. Try to avoid glossy or smooth reflective surfaces. Try to go for rough textured stones or natural stones or rustic finish products, and also the driveways where the car is moving, there also we will have to ensure that it has the perfect grip. And we have a lot of monsoon, so algae formation is also a very very recurring issue here. So the material you have to use should be kind of non-resistant to algae, doesn't take up algae. Even if some of the natural materials do take up that, it has to be properly cleaned and maintained, because it can be a safety hazard if elder people or even children are moving through those spaces.
All right, thank you. And Sudha?
Yeah, I'd like to speak about the safety aspects of the flooring on these steps. In the external environment, we have steps, one in the landscape and two leading up to the house. So both these have to be dealt with very differently. The steps that are there in the landscape or as a part of the garden can be very rustic, can be made out of stones. The roughness or the texture can be got by the numbers. Say, suppose you're putting small tiles. So the small tiles itself by their borders will give you a texture, and or stones, not very large size stones, but smaller stones, that the joints will give another rougher texture to it, so adds grip to the movement, and it can actually gel very well with the naturalness of the entire area.
So, and yes, it's very important. All of you are given a lot of importance for the flooring, and with that it's time for us to wind up with this episode of Polycab, India's #1 cable and wires company, Dream Home Season 6.